In this video, we're going to have a look at all the new features on Push with Live 12.1. You now have access to the new devices available in 12.1 directly from Push. This includes Auto Shift, Drum Sampler, an improved saturator, and an improved limiter. Auto Shift allows you to apply real-time pitch correction to vocals and other monophonic signals. You can also experiment with harmonizing incoming signals, adding vibrato, and applying modulation for more expressive results and creative sound design. The Drum Sampler has been added for intuitive drum programming, giving you easier control over your sounds and a fun FX section to tweak your samples and sounds for creative sound design. The improved saturator offers enhanced distortion with new saturation curves and a refined color curve control for more dynamic and expressive tones. There's the improved limiter, providing better loudness control with the maximize, soft clip, true peak, and mid-side modes. Grouping devices has never been easier, and now you can do it directly from Push by holding down the Shift button and pressing the upper display button above the device you want to group. This will open a context menu. You can simply select Group to group a device into a rack. You can now take advantage of rack features like mapping macros to control your sound creatively. And if you want to group multiple devices at once, toggle the upper display buttons for each device you want to include into your group. To macro map parameters of your devices, simply touch any mappable encoder on your Push. When you do so, you'll notice the Map to Macro option appear above the bottom right display button. Select it, and this will guide you through to choosing the destination macro you want to assign it to. This streamlined process makes it quick and easy to create powerful dynamic controls for your rack. Not only can you map parameters to macros in a group rack, but you can also edit the macro parameters directly from Push. Simply touch the encoder for the macro you want to edit. You'll see an edit option appear below the upper right display button. Press it to open the edit screen. From here, use the first encoder to select the macro you want to fine-tune. Then use the remaining controls to adjust the mappings for that macro. On the bottom left of the macro screen, you'll find controls for macro variations. Use the jog wheel to add a new variation, randomize your macros, or trigger specific variations all from one convenient place. The macro variations can also be edited directly from Push. Highlight the variation you want to edit and then nudge the jog wheel to the right. This opens a menu where you can delete the variation, rename it for better organization, or overwrite it with your current macro settings. The macro variations can be triggered directly from the pads for a more hands-on performance experience. By pressing the layout button to access the new pad modes, once activated, you'll see your macro variations mapped to the pads. Adding grooves to your tracks is now faster and more intuitive than ever on Push. You can now effortlessly add swing to your tracks in a few simple steps. By default, the groove is preloaded with every new live set and is automatically applied to a new MIDI clip. Global groove amount starts at 0%, so you'll need to adjust it to hear the effect. Press the timing encoder to select the global groove amount. Then turn the encoder to dial in the perfect groove for your MIDI clips. In clip mode, you can use the encoders to customize the groove for individual clips. For even more control, you can head to the groove pool in the core library pack, and you can select grooves which will automatically be loaded for new MIDI clips. These settings, including the global groove amount, are saved to your current project. Organizing your project is now more efficient with the ability to move not only tracks but also scenes directly on Push. To move a track, press and hold the track select button and then use the jog wheel to position it. In a similar fashion, you can use the jog wheel and the scene button to rearrange the position of the scene. This allows you to build your song structure quickly and keep your tracks neatly organized. Arming a track is now quicker than ever. By simply double pressing the track select button, it is armed for recording instantly. Navigating your samples and content is now more powerful with filtering and tagging in the Push browser. When you're using Push in standalone mode, your user samples are automatically tagged for easy access during your search. But now, you can take it even a step further by adding your own custom labels to better organize your library. You can also highlight any collection and rename it in the same way. Swapping a sample inside of a sampler is now easier, and it allows you to keep your device settings intact. Select a simpler device you want to work with and then press the swap button. You'll see a toggle switch that lets you choose whether you want to hot swap the device or the sample inside it. When you swap the sample, your device and macro mappings remain the same, so you can try out new sounds without losing your setup. Saving your current set as a default or template has been updated to give you some more options that allow you to jump right into the flow of making music on push. Head to the Sets menu and press Current Set using the upper display buttons. This opens a new list of options. Here you'll find some new actions to save your current set either as a default set or a template set. Default sets allow you to load the preferred set every time you open a new project, while template sets allow you to start with a custom predefined set from your selection. You can set a template set as your default set on push by navigating to the Templates label in the Sets menu. Once you see your available templates, highlight the one you want to use, and then simply open the Context menu and select Save as Default Set. Now every time you open a new project, Live will automatically load this template set as your default set. Using Push 3 in standalone mode, transferring files and syncing other devices has now become even easier. You can create your own Wi-Fi network with Push by simply heading to the Status tab in the Setups menu. From here, you can turn on the Wi-Fi and then activate Hotspot. Push will generate a network name and password for you. On your other devices, simply select Push's hotspot as the network and enter the password. A new Preferences tab has been added to the Setup menu in Push. One of the key options now is Exclusive Solo, which allows you to decide whether it's to solo one track at a time or multiple tracks by default, making it much easier to manage a mix. Another new feature is Select Clip on launch. This allows you to choose whether Push automatically selects the track of the clip you launch, streamlining your navigation and keeping you focused on your performance. There are even more improvements to discover, such as core library improvements, and MPE pitch bend is automatically enabled when a tuning system is active. Check the Ableton website for more details.